Thank you, Tom, for coming tonight to the Laughing Gas Depression group.
I'm a sick man, I need it.
You certainly are, Tom. You certainly are. Today, we're talking about self-improvement again, how we can improve our lives through positive thinking. I read a book and its main lesson was avoid negative thinking. So I did, but I ended up losing all my friends and family.
I went on an expensive self-improvement course. But I was feeling unwell at the end of it. So I went to my doctor and he diagnosed self-regression.
I was reading a book on the train and it said, success is not a destination, it is a journey. Just at that moment, the ticket inspector came up and asked for my ticket. I didn't have one. I was chucked off the train.
I began discussing self-help goals with my guru and asked him what his goal was. He said to fleece you of all your money, and then he left.
My self-help guru was to be retired by the time he was 25. I said, how are you going to do it? He said, with suckers like you. And my self-help guru told me, it's not winning and losing, it's winning and learning. I thanked him. And from that day to this, I learnt so much, I lost my mental health.
To get out of my comfort zone, I drove the wrong way down a one-way street and killed a pedestrian.
Soon got out of their comfort zone. Put them out their pedestrian zone as well. 10 feet up in the air. My self-help guru told me, stop seeking the storms, enjoy the sunshine. So I went outside and sunbathed. However, I have sensitive skin and developed a cancerous melanoma.
I paid in advance for an expensive self-improvement course on financial goals. I couldn't wait to start, so I emailed my guru, and the email address was invalid and he didn't exist.
I went to a self-improvement conference, and the main lesson was thinking negatively is like taking a drug that weakens you. So I resolved to think positively. However, I couldn't do it, so I started taking Class A drugs.
After losing my job and my family disowned me, I was convicted on false allegations of child murder. My self-help guru came to visit me. As I was being led away to life imprisonment, my guru handed me a notebook and asked me to write down 10 things I was grateful for.
He then handed you one note of something he was grateful for, and he said, for taking the route because he killed a kid. My self-improvement teacher, coach, said, you cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. So I decided I was going to go surfing. I was enjoying the riptide before a huge wave tossed me from my surfboard, but I can't swim. and I started to drown. I ambled onto the beach, half dead, and passed out. A beach hobo gave me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Unfortunately, he had herpes, which I contracted. I can no longer conceive a child. My wife has left me.